Okay, let's get this started. It might be a bit of a shorter stream today, cause let's see. Let's get my UI stuff up and running. So today we're doing whatever I'm doing. Oh, and I guess to complete my thought at long last, I'll save that. Because I spent so much extra time. It was like 40 minutes longer yesterday, so I'm just making up lost time. And also, I forgot that there's live music playing outside of my apartment at this time of day on Fridays, so I might switch to Wednesday. I keep forgetting. I don't even know how I don't notice. Maybe it just happens in the summer? I mean, that would make sense. But okay, whatever. Today, do I want to do the controls for scrolling? I mean, I could do something more fun. Let's play around a little bit, and I'll see what I want to do. Let's change the stream info. Playing around in my game. That's a good title. Let's see it. Okay, good. It looks like the music is not getting picked up by the microphone in any significant amount. Let's see, I mean, one thing I could do... Let's lower that. One thing I could do is re-implement the sounds for various things that are no longer have audio. But I don't wanna. Nah, I do wanna. Let's do some sound work. So that would be bass mesh. So what are the sounds that we need? I mean, can't I just do... So we have these attack sounds. Where are my other attack sounds? I only hear the drums from the music outside, and it really illustrates that drums are often just one thing over and over again for a very long time. Okay. But enough complaints about that. I need to remember how I actually did the sounds, because I think originally... Stop animating. Originally, I had the animations tied to these animation tracks, but that's going to get annoying to manage, and I already have, like, the animations played here. So I think for the lunge kick, at least, I can do that. So let's do, like, play, kick. Lunge kick? Yeah, play lunge kick. Let's do, like... Oh, wait, I already played the attack sound for that. What? Did I lose the sounds at some point? Why did I, huh? Was this all I needed to do? What on earth am I... What on earth? So what was the upper... I'll just do a jump sound effect. Who cares? So what is this? Well... Maybe I'll do this one instead. And at some point, I'm going to see about... Well, at some point I've been talking about I'm going to rework all of Jackie's animations, but... Oh, right. I need to... This is the... Those are the reworked animations you're seeing right there. That's what I'm going to do as the new art style. You know, because... A theory I've been having is about how sometimes it's worse to make something look better because then it creates expectations of a certain level of fidelity. Like, the fact that Jackie's face is modeled gives you the expectation that it'll, like be animated and rigged and stuff, but it's not. So that makes the game look worse than when she just had, like, the face was drawn on. Because then it was clear that she wasn't going to be emoting at all. So I've been thinking about, like, going back and, like, undoing that change. Or at least the lips, because I don't want to animate mouths. That's too much work. Oh yeah, climbing does not have it still. So let's do that. That's because all of our climbs need unique animations, or unique sound effects attached to them. So let's do like, how do I do this? Where's my run? Okay, so we have step. I think these are step true. I'll just do the same thing on the climbing animations. Also, I swear, this changes every single time. I'm just gonna keep complaining about things today. I'm in a complaining mood. Is this really what this animation looks like? Oh, right. I'm climbing down here. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, this is a nasty looking animation. But okay. So she puts her foot... When does she attach her foot? I think... So it'd be like... Right there? No, climb, overhang, down. Okay, I'm getting confused. This foot is attached. Then it goes up. So this is a point of attachment right there. And the tricky part will be making sure that these blend properly. But let's say 0.25 is probably good enough. And then, like... I'll do, like, 0. And I think... How do these work? Okay. So here, this is going to be the sound for her left foot. And let's make it a little easier on myself. So these are going to be, I guess, 0.25 are where all of the step sound effects are going to be played. And I forget if these work, if they're called multiple times per frame, because that's what's going to happen with the blended animations, is they're all going to call the method at the same time. I'm pretty sure that works, because they would all use the same sound emitter, so it would just set the sound again. Okay, let's just set that to all these. Right, every single one of them, every single snap, it's a different thing. Why is it? And why does it use the? Like, why do I have to set the snap for every single individual thing? Can I configure this? Hang on, let's see if I can. I'm gonna figure this out right now. Godot. Default animation snap. I don't know how to do it. Editors, animation. This would be the place for it, and I don't think it's here. Okay, I'll just have to go through each and every single one of them. That's not that bad, I guess. Wait, why is this? Oh, this is the idle. I don't care about this one. And next I'll go through the hands. Thankfully, there's only like 5 dozen of these. So left foot, right foot. I think, oh yeah, they're all going to be left, right, left, right. So yeah, left foot, then right foot. I know how to plan these things. Oh, only, okay. And I'm still thinking about, actually, do I need, I can do some funky things there. With like the snapping. You know, just use 10 times the brain power for, you know, 1/5. Oh no, that doesn't work. I thought that it was automatically like here. So that way I would only have to change the snap for every other thing, you know? It's sort of the Emacs principle of add as much cognitive load as possible for extremely small amounts of productivity gain, or efficiency gain, you know? You know what I mean? Like, instead of using the arrow keys, use, like, control... Oh, wait, no. I just realized. This doesn't even need this. I'm thinking... Oh, and I mentioned at some point that I'm now doing the reason I'm no longer streaming on Saturdays is because I'm going to the Seattle Indies works. I think it's like a support group is what it's technically called or something. And that's been fun. Because basically it was just a few people in like a computer lab working on their own projects. That was nice. It's nice seeing what other people are doing and like significant. And there's other like projects that are significantly more ambitious in various ways. Like someone was recreating the runtime for an old version of Game Maker, just like the whole runtime, so that old games could be playable. That was pretty cool. Okay, and I think... Oh, I didn't even put... Shameful. My crawling animation doesn't have crawling, or this either. So let's just do that now. Though, admittedly, this should have a different step sound. Ideally. I mean, I guess I could just do, like, crawl step. I'll change that at some point. And, like, I'd like crouch to have its own... Well, the transition from crouching to walking, which actually... How would I do that? But yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to improve. Because, also, this was because this character, all of her animations were initially made with no FK-IK switch, so it was all IK. And if you're an animator and you're thinking, that sounds like it would be really annoying for dealing with, like, swinging arm motions. Yeah, it was. Which is why they look bad. Like if we go to the roll jump. The roll jump looks terrible. Oh, it actually looks even worse than I remember. Like, because it goes forward a little bit. Wait, no, is there just something wrong with my... I know. That's because of that. Okay, that was just an issue with that. I was like, yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, it's like she's not symmetrical. She doesn't rotate like normally. Like that should just all be FK around her center of mass. And now I have FK IK for her arms, but I need to go back and do it for her legs as well for a lot of moves. And I need to completely redo her attack animations, the attack sounds, the particle effects. Her attack animation, or her damaged animation needs to be a lot more clear as well. So much work. But that's a secondary priority, because now the game is a dialogue game, mostly. And, I'm still not... I have so little content. Like, I always say that, I keep saying that. There's so much... I get so lost in the sauce, like... You know, because it's like... I could spend 2 hours writing a plot for a side quest, or I could spend 2 hours making the buttons properly resized in the UI. Was that what I was going to do today? Oh, right. I need the sliding impact. Hang on. I did all that beautiful work. But let's go to Jackie. Because I need to go to the... What do I need to go to? I was thinking of editing the animations directly, but now I realize I can't do that. Because, if we go here... No, if we go to characters, Jackie... I need to get rid of this. This was not a good idea to have a folder named Jackie that just contains stuff that she has, like her teapots and stuff. That was a dumb idea. Anyway, these animations. I was like, oh, I can just edit the function call name. Not exactly. Maybe next time. I hope... I'm sort of divided on how much I want to... on how long I want to work on this game. Because I've already been working on it for a year. And it's in a state where it's not... like, I'm not ashamed of releasing it. Well, it doesn't feel complete. You know, the plot is allegedly has a beginning, middle, and end, but it doesn't have, like, a full emotional arc yet. And I feel like I still haven't quite expressed what I think the point of the game is. Or, like, the thesis of the game. Yeah, there's, like, some bad lag. Ah, well. That's just unavoidable. I think this computer's getting old. It doesn't like this 4K second monitor that I have. Maybe I should just get a little, like, tiny, like, 1024 monitor. Because I only use it while I'm streaming. I don't actually look at it. Oh well, whatever. That's not important. What I need is a, like, sliding step animation. So let's go here. Step. So what I need is, maybe just, like... step on. So, what does this step on do? Sliding. Exactly what I wanted. Wait, does that mean I don't... Oh, I need to do the slide run as well. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, I keep throwing out things of, like, how I could make the game better, like, you know, full animation rework, human characters, I don't know, a roguelike game mode, or, like, entirely new game modes, multiplayer, where you can go to a different fucking game. Like, I just make a new game, and then you can, like, touch, like, because I was watching there's, like, the Minecraft creepypasta videos, where there's an alpha version of Minecraft where you could touch a door, or there are, like, doors that spawned in the world, and if you touched the door, or opened it and went through it, you went to, like, an entirely new, like, multiplayer realm. And I was like, what if I just put that in the game? That'd be cool. And it's like, yeah, that also add, like, 4 years of development to the game. Yeah, because it's always a struggle, because there are things that I genuinely think would make the game better that I decided very early on were out of scope. And one of those was, like, for example, the dialogue mechanics that I've now added and am working with, and I think they're really good. But they were something that I said was out of scope at the start of the game, or at the start of development, and I've decided they aren't out of scope anymore. And you can't do that too often, or else you're never going to get a game done. Like, no matter how good a feature is, that was scope creep. And now there's the because it also, despite how good the feature is, it creates more work, because now there's an expectation that, like, if you can give any NPC any item to potentially unlock new dialogue, now players will want to do that, and I want to do that as a player, and I want to provide that as a developer. It's another thing where doing more work creates more work. You know, just exactly the same way as, like, making Jackie's face, or fully modeled, means that players will expect her to move her face. Adding a mechanic means the players will expect to be able to use that mechanic consistently. But if push comes to shove, I would just make Jackie's mouth drawn on again, rather than remove the animations. And I still think, like, I've been thinking about human NPCs. It's like it'd be so cool to have like that me style system where you just like assemble them from pieces. But it'd be so time consuming because like because my game, like, Jackie has like a very, very obviously like feminine rig. Like she has very exaggerated proportions, so it's like, how do you rectify that with other characters? Would I have to have like clearly masculine and clearly feminine rigs for the other NPCs? Would I need to have an androgynous rig? Would I need to have different rigs for different proportions of characters? Like what if someone's round? What if someone's fat? What if someone's like old? They would need at least different animation sets to be really convincing. Let's see, where's my slide run? This also needs... step and then point. Oh wait. Yeah, I can insert them here. And I just think it would look so good. That's the trouble. Well, it would look so good if I do it well, I should say. Yuck. Okay. I just realized these ones... that's okay. I can just shift these over by 0.1. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, and I guess that's another thing I have to remember. It's very easy to imagine something being good. But it's another thing entirely to actually, like, make something that is good. Are these correct? I should have done all of these at once. Oh, wait, actually. Nice. The multi-editing works here. Okay, so this is right foot. No, this is left foot, then right foot. Let's say that's okay. Then we also need, that gets a step. Hand. Climb hand. That's what I need now. So what are my sound emitters that I have? Hand right and hand left. Wait, do I... Hang on. Where's my hand left? Maybe I just need, I'll just use the... I guess I'll just use this. So, because my feet sounds... Okay, these are actually used still. Originally they were used for all of my footsteps, but now I have a global system for impact sounds that Jackie's plugged into. Excuse me. So I guess let's just go back through the climbs. I'll just make a play sound, I guess, attack, hand, climb, grab. Is that what it is? Climb, hand. So climb, step, It's no longer needed. Step steep ground no longer needed. Do I need these? Oh, these are pickup sounds. Why does the... I think the pickups should be handled by the item itself. I'll figure that out later. Let's put that in like refactors. So refactors simplify notes by putting active tasks and completed tasks in the stats directory. Do I want to do that? Do I already do that? How do I handle tasks? I'll figure that out. Okay, make objects move object pickup sounds from Jackie's mesh code. Nah, maybe not, because then I'd have to refact. Well, I'd have to go back through all the animations and do that again, but what else is new? Okay, let's see if at long last I can determine how to do these. So, where's her hand attached? Did I make her hands and her feet attach at the same time? I think I might have. I think I'll make it so that they attach like point, like 0.05 seconds, like off sync. Just so that way we don't have those sounds all together. Like, it would be like right here. Well, or maybe after. Let's try after. So we need play sound. What are these arguments? Oh, randomized tone. Oh wait, actually, do I not randomize the tone for bumps? Oh no, I do. And also here I need the oh, there's so many to-do lists. There's so many things. Sound effects, impact sound should be managed globally. I think I've done basically all of this. Add unique impact gunshots. I also need it for, I think... I'll do that at some point. I might actually make those particles today, because that's another thing where players actually legitimately gave feedback on it, so... I should probably prioritize things where the player had players have told me they have issues with it. Because I think if something is bad enough where someone is willing to go like, hey, you should fix this thing. I completely forgot what any of these mean. Alright. Let's do like... I think this is the body part, which is actually the name of the sound emitter. So it'd be like attack, and then it'd be like climb hand. Can I copy this? I don't think I can copy a key. That'd be nice. But I'll just do it like this. Hopefully players will forgive me for putting these hand grab sound effects off sync from the visuals just so that they aren't like overlapping completely with the... What I should do is make them slightly overlap in like actual movement. Like I should do a good job animating instead of a worse job doing the sounds, but oh well. What was it? Attack, climb, hand. And I also need to put these back on the ledge grab, I think. Let's see, overhang up. Oh, where was I? Overhang up. And now I'm in the Emacs mindset of, I'm slightly more efficient if I don't move this back to here every time, extending some more mental energy for a very small amount of efficiency. Oh. But I shouldn't be so mean to Emacs users. Because if I actually go through with making my next game using the using Common Lisp, because specifically I've been eyeing the trial engine, because the developer, I follow her on I think co-host in Mastodon now. Because I think there's one main developer, and then she has a few collaborators. Let's see, and but the nice thing about it is that it's an actual commercial game. So even though the engine has only one like main user, which is the developers of the engine, it has multiple full games that are released in it, which is more than a lot of engines can say, especially open source ones. Let's see, climb, hand. So I mentioned Chondria is the game that I've played recently that uses the engine. And it just sounds very cool. And it doesn't like stutter. Because that was my big concern, because it's a garbage collected programming language, and the thing you always hear about garbage collection in games is that it's going to cause periodic pausing because the garbage collector, well, I'm gonna go through some technical things now, because why not? So a lot of games will say, oh, we don't, or a lot of games will use reference counting, and they'll say like, oh, or people will say like, oh, we don't use garbage collection, we use reference counting. Even though one, reference counting is a form of garbage collection. And two, it's on average slower than tracing garbage collection, which is what they probably actually mean. But the issues with tracing garbage collection in games are, one, in general, or you're almost always going to be using more RAM. Because instead of doing all of your bookkeeping every single time any entity is like referenced or dereferenced, you're doing it anytime that the entity, or anytime the garbage collector feels like it, or the tracer, I should say. And that's great, except for the fact that it's anytime the tracer feels like it. Which means, like, let's say, it doesn't do any tracing for a little bit, and then it's like, all right, time to collect garbage, and it causes a stutter of, like, you know, a fraction of a second during one of the frames. It's like, that's not good. So that's the big thing that people are concerned about. And also because it's not doing all of its stuff up front, or all of that bookkeeping, you get a lot of things, like, you can get a lot of memory being used by this garbage that would have been removed by a reference counter by that point. But my thinking is, just don't make so much garbage, and also call the garbage collector once a frame. Anyway, what the heck am I doing now? Play sound. But anyway, I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know if... I've wanted to make a devlog about that, but I'm not actually using garbage collection. What am I doing? Climb, hand... And you can't attack at the same time as this, so let's do that. And then, when does she put her second hand in? Let's do, like, 0.05. And let's also make sure that this is a good place. No, I think she would have her... This would be, like, the instant that she's there. Because this is, like... So frame 1, it plays the sound, so that way the player knows they've latched on. And then, right there. Let's say, like, right there. Alright. So this should have improved a lot of the sounds. And then I need to go back in and... Oh. Yeah, so hopefully my long rant about garbage collection is as cool as I think it is. And also, I'm gonna look at, like, 90s anime for more of the attack sounds. Like, I'm gonna try to draw inspiration from that era, because that's what I've been trying to... Like, because that's the vibe the character gives me, vaguely. So that would be an interesting aesthetic to sort of push in combination with more grounded stuff, because... On the one hand, I don't want to reference too much, or, like, try to ape existing art styles, because, one... that would draw attention to the fact that I'm not actually that good of an artist. Like I think, like, I'm a good amateur artist, but certainly not, like... I couldn't make an anime. I can't draw anime style very convincingly, so it would be like... It'd be like Westaboo art, like how to draw anime art. Do the footsteps not work? Oh, I know. The sliding footsteps aren't in yet. Why aren't they in? Wait, also, do I need the, Hang on, I also need to go to, How do I do the wall cling? Oh, I just transitioned to it. What if I did, like... Hang on. This is gonna be nuts and crazy. Mesh.enter state. Next state. And then I'm gonna do... I'm going to remove all of these. So let's do like a bunch of code duplication, I guess, technically. So it'll be like function enter state, state, match state. Because then I can remove a lot of this stuff. And I think, does this keep track of the gun? I'm pretty sure it does. Aim gun. It doesn't. Well, I think it should. Because then I can do, like... Oh, wait. I don't need this. Let's do, like... I wonder what I can do with, like, var s equals... Can I do this? Is this allowed? S dot base jump, S dot high jump, S dot ledge jump, S dot what are my other jumps? No, I know the high jump doesn't use that. Crouch jump does. And then S dot wall jump, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. For now, these will all use the same animation. So now we're already getting some code deduplication here. Ah. What if I go... Hang on. I've been doing this revolutionary new thing where instead of using the really laggy internal editor, I've now switched to using Sublime for it. So let's see if I can actually get that to work. So where is this? I need to go to the player, scripts, the animator, and the player themselves. Wait, oh yeah, okay. That's good. What is start jump? Play ledge jump. I'm pretty sure all of these... Oh, okay. They actually are slightly different. Dang, tragic. Good enough. And eventually I can just, like... Well, would I want... I guess, yeah, I could remove all of these, like, these individual functions. So basically, that was the reason I wanted to remove these, because I'm basically tying each variable to a unique function, which is, I don't know. To me, it always seems like an annoying thing. Here... Huh. We don't even need slide to have a state. Oh, wow. Could do that here. What was... Oh, okay. S.climb. Play ledge grab, snap to ledge. I'll do all of those at the end. Does this work the same as regular fall? I think all of these would actually be here. These are the most common. I don't think I do anything with max. Well, actually I do. Okay, I do have player. So yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, I think probably at some point now. I just need to make these files smaller, because this file is just too big for me. I've actually been thinking of doing some really probably questionable things of like, Wait, why do I do this? Oh wait, this controls the hitbox, doesn't it? Well, I'll do that here. Attack, spin, animation player. Actually, no, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's parented in a different place. Questionable. Yeah. I almost forgot to explain my thought. Um, the creator of the programming language K, I think J, actually. I don't know if they're two separate languages. He was a heavy APL user, and his philosophy was if you couldn't, or his code style was to try and put as much code as possible on a single page, because he felt that made it easier to understand. And I don't quite agree with everything he did, like having one character variable names and stuff, but I do kind of see the value of not having to do so much scrolling like I do. You know, like, this could be a little bit more dense. You know, like, what if it was like, you know, like that? Would that be more readable? Like, if all of these were refactored to be like that? I'm not entirely sure, but it would be kind of interesting to figure out. Or at least, like, to try it. Wait, was this dive start? Yeah, it was. Okay. Hmm. This would be good to have in there, but... I've also been thinking, yeah, so this could also eventually be... Oh wait, no, it is play custom. Okay. So yeah, I could put the flag instance on the base mesh. Because that is, again, another visuals only thing. Gun.aim lock. And also this stuff. So camrig.lock follow. It's not unlock yet. And I could also probably merge a lot of these together. Like, I can put like s.gravitystun here. And I can do this as well. And even, I bet I could go through and make even more stuff. Like, I can convert these. Like, this could just be like the, s.keys state. And then it could be like s.slide, s.crouch, s.climb. Then we could do like jumping here, or, well, no, those are fine. But yeah, putting all of these together. Definitely. Does roll fall? I guess that makes sense. So it's not playing, because it doesn't change the animation, it just keeps us in this same state. Why is it playing deferred? That's weird. Oh, s.waiting can also be here. No clip. Waiting jump. So that goes into base jump, I think. And now we have... Wait, this has hard-coded numbers. Yeah, we can see that simplifies a little bit of this. And let's go through and see if I can figure out any more like common patterns now. Well, I guess first off I should make sure that it still works. It doesn't. Oh yeah, because I forgot to do the mesh. Okay. Go back to here. Oh, and also max damage. Let's remove this. Because then I'm going to do... Invalid index S on base int. What does that mean? So invalid base... Maybe I can do like const? So, because I just want it to be like something that I can use as a name. I don't think I can do it. It'll just have to be player body dot state. Which certainly makes things a bit more verbose. Invalid get index player body. What is happening here? I'm gonna do... Hang on. Let's go back here. So, is it because this is not an integer? Mesh.enter state next state. Match next state. Match state. And can I do a const here? That's another question that I have. I can't. Dang. Okay, let's try to understand what this means. So invalid get index s on base int. I don't understand what that means. Yeah, okay. So state is a dictionary. So state is an integer. Invalid get index s on base int. What does that mean? Maybe there's... Hang on, I'm just gonna... Let's make sure that it's nothing funky here. Now it's sort of becoming my default to restart Godot when there's an error that I don't understand, because sometimes it just fixes itself, which... not comforting, because if the player encounters a bug where they have to restart, they're just gonna not enjoy it. Invalid get index s on base int. Let's see if I can figure out what that means. So let's do like match. Oh wait, GD script. So I think the problem is I'm going to get mostly people who are just accessing something that doesn't exist. But I'm not accessing... Like, one issue. I'm not calling, like, state.s, so, like, what am I not getting? And why was it... Because it was also... It also applied if I did player_body.state. Instead of assigning s here. Is it because I'm doing... Is it because these are variables now instead of constants, maybe? Because this is technically a variable. Like, can I match on enum? Let's do, like, gd script match on enum from... Okay. Match does not work correctly with enums and constants. This doesn't seem to be the same thing. Huh. Yeah, I don't think this is the same bug. But let's look through match enum. So issues. Match index. What's the specific error message that I'm getting? Invalid get index. Why do I get why does it not search for things? Like, I specifically searched for the word match, and none of these have the word match in them. Like, as far as I can tell... Okay. Cannot call own functions inside a match pattern. So that's close, but that's not really the thing. Okay, this is one. This doesn't seem to be the same issue, because it seems like they clearly have it working. Like, am I doing something different here? Maybe it's because I'm renaming the state? Actually, maybe I should do, like, player. Like, maybe this would work? Maybe it's the static typing. But let's... Okay, no, that's not it. Invalid get index s on base int. But I'm not getting s as an index. Let's try something... Okay, let's narrow this down. So this base int, what does that mean? Is this the state? So let's try it like that. So let's see if that changes the type there. Oh. Let's just make it dynamic for now. Invalid get index s on base int. Still. Wait, and I just got really confused. Because I just realized it works the first time I do it. Oh wait, am I just doing it wrong at some point? Maybe it's just putting it in the wrong place. Like maybe the error indicator is in the wrong spot. Like, what if I binary search this? So, like, what if I did, like, 2 different match states? Because I think, actually, some of the states work. Because it does this one first. Like, we can even print here. I'm pretty sure. So I think there's just maybe some visual glitch that I'm not noticing. Like, yeah, it prints howdy. Okay. So it's not a problem with the... Okay, so here... So it's somewhere in this top one, maybe? So let's narrow it down. Let's bring it up to, like, here. Wait, no, it should be crouch. Where's crouch? Because I'm pressing the crouch button. S.keys state. Invalid get index s on base int. What am I calling? I'm not calling .s at any point. Is it this? No. Invalid get index s on base int. And it was invalid even if this was not an integer. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if different states work, because I'm just doing crouching. Jumping doesn't work either. But why? So jumping does not work. So maybe it's something before jumping. Because the ground state still works. This is a baffling error. It just has to be some sort of dumb typo that I did. Because otherwise there's something weird going on. Oh, I see it. That's what I get for that. Okay. Ugh. All right. Oh yeah, I still don't have the sliding steps. Let's do that now. So we need to go to bumps. So I want impact sand, impact light. Where is impact dot sliding impact? Particle sand small. And we need audio. Sound. Sliding footstep. Wait, do I need... What do I need here? Maybe I need low rock sounds. What is this? Where is this coming from, actually? Oh, okay, I see. Bar slide rock sounds. Reload. There's something not quite right with the colon slash. Oh, right. It stops working if you do colon, and it stops working if you quote it. All right, let's just whatever. Where's our audio? Player. So it should be step steep. Okay, so it's all of these. Can I like copy the path? Is it sand? Yeah. Let's see if this works reasonably well. I still need to get like a collection of sand sound effects, which I guess I could do now. Because I've been reading up on the legality to make sure that it's legal. Because basically what I do is I just get like videos of people hiking and then just clip video audio from them. It doesn't quite work. Oh, is it because? Hang on. I bet it's because the audio players aren't quite right. Let's do impact sound. Also, I'm going to remove this because I know that this has some... Well, I guess not for now. Well, yeah, I will do it now. No, I won't. Basically, this function sometimes takes a very long amount of time, so I want to make sure that it does improves over time. So I can just separate it out in this profiler here. I'll keep that for now. Okay, what actually am I doing? I'm going to impact sound. So, if surf in sounds and impact in sound surface and impact in audio players, and then step on. Oh, it's sliding step. I have so many different things. I also need like a bullet impact as well. Like I need something better there. That sounds very oh, and also we can hear quite clearly multiple sounds at once. And we can see particles like freaking out. Because yeah, it's doing exactly what I feared, where because it's blending between two animations, they're both calling the function at the same time. So maybe I need some sort of like indicator that it should only do one at a time. Yeah. And that's also why they're so loud. And also, I should change... That sound just needs to be changed anyway, because it's the sound of me stepping on wet gravel, which does not... It sounds like wet gravel. Like, it's not fooling anyone. I need to just maybe, like, go out with a microphone, or even use, like, video of somebody rock climbing or something, and just steal the audio from there. But okay, we need to emit only one in a frame. How do we do that? I guess I could do in the animator itself. I should split this out into its own audio manager. Because so much of the code here, well, yeah, there's a lot of code that is specifically for the player, or whatever it is. Hang on, let's not get too carried away, though. What is it, this? Sound effects and some refactoring. Because now I need to do... Because the original point of having the audio channels per player's object, or the player base model has only a few sound emitters, and that was to avoid this exact scenario. Because, you know, you would play the sound on the appropriate body part. Like, there's only one sound emitting from the player's right foot at a time because there's only one foot. And so that prevented the duplicates, but now I'm sending it off to this other thing that can just create as many instances of a sound emitter as it wants, and it pools them all together. And that is not working. So I guess let's do like step left plate or something. So it'll be like false, false. Step. So what is it? Play step or something? Step sound? I just realized it's... Well, one, it doesn't go here. So I need, I guess I just need, like, function process. Maybe I'll just do, like, we can't play footstep one after the other. Hang on, let's see, blend running inertia. Step. Okay. If step played right, return. Else, step played not right equals false. And step played right equals true. So what this means is invalid, oh, int, right. I think it would be fun, now that I'm thinking about it, to collaborate with somebody. Because I like the making tools and stuff, but I think, well, I don't know, maybe I should do more content. Like, just get used to it. Because that is, like, the thing of games. And I think that's, like, the stuff that I'm missing to make a complete game is, you know, content. Okay, now we're not getting as many duplicate sounds. That seems okay. They are a bit loud, though. And also, we're getting a bunch of particles as well. I wonder if we can do anything about those. Because it might actually be... I think part of it... I know what it is. Partly. I don't think there should be particles emitting from sliding steps. And also, I don't even know if I'm going to use this sliding impact type anywhere. Because it's basically for things that hit the ground but hit it at an angle and slide down. But that seems like quite nuanced. And also, sometime soon, I need to make sure that terrain properly sets it the right sound effect, because all right, let's try to get some like sand, because I want sand. And also, yeah, so basically I also want this to give the appropriate sound effect, because like here it should be like rock. Actually, let's do that right now. So are these all, what groups are these in? Let's do like, let's just do an editor script. Tools, scripts. So let's do like search nodes. Nope. And I'll do that with just chunks. So it'll be... When do we search? Run. Search get scene is chunk. And what I'm going to do is node.add. This will be a node. Add to group terrain. So yeah, let's run this. And also print. Good enough. Okay, so now all of these nodes should be in the terrain group. Maybe. Ah, okay. I need to persist it. I think. Or I'll have to go through each and every single one of them. Well, no, I'm sure. Hopefully I can do it. Ah, that sucks. Hang on. I want to see if I can actually do this. Let's go to Godot. Add chunk to scene by editor script. No, add chunk to group. Ah, okay. That honor, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So basically nobody knows. Let's see. So tool script. So yeah, it seems like basically this person asked the exact question that I'm looking for. Group's not, let's see if this is it. Oh, that's annoying. Hang on, let's see if that's documented. For performance reasons, okay, I don't care about that. I don't understand what they're trying to say. So I'm doing that. I'm setting it add to group terrain true. Then we put it here. So yeah, we're getting all of our chunks. Oh, now it decides to work. Okay, cool. Thank you. I mean, I guess better late than never, but it would have been nice if it did that the first time that I ran the function instead of... Okay, whatever. That works. So basically what I'm going to do now is when I use that function, it's going to check the normal that I'm intersecting with, and it's going to use that to determine whether it's going to be rock or whatever other thing it is. Let's do bumps. So we're going to have... I mean, all of these can be constants, can't they? Like this, I think, can be a const. Const min dot terrain sand. Or min dot terrain, yeah, I guess that'll be it. 0.7 or something like that. So step on, impact on. Immediate impact on. So if surface dot is in group terrain and also I use English keywords just for style preference, and normal dot y greater than terrain sand, then surface equals not sand. So that does mean that there's going to be a slight bit of misinformation, because you can't plant your flags on rock, except you can plant your flag on terrain. But now it's going to... the audio here... let's see if it actually works. Let's move that min.sand to like 9 or something. Didn't quite work. That's I want to fix that soon. The fact that now editing the script causes it to crash, because I don't know what I changed. I don't remember changing anything about it. Does this work? Hang on. .y is greater than min.terrain sand. Let's just see if this is even being hit. Huh. I just realized why. This static body is the one that needs it, not the mesh itself. All right, let's do node move from group terrain get node static body. You know, it's funny how many oh, is this gonna work? Okay, it worked for this. Oh, I just realized. Okay. It's because this one doesn't work with this. Okay. Okay, so now it should work, I think. Yep. Alright, let's put this back at 0.7. Hopefully the game does not die. I heard a footstep. I don't hear the terrain. I mean, I guess I could just, what's the ground normal? Should be somewhere in here. It's GR. So it might just be higher than I think. Oh, yeah. It's just a lot higher than I think. Okay, so this does need to be like... let's pause this. 0.9 or something. Because we can see the ground normal. The Y is 0.8 right here. And any higher than that, it gets... you can't welk on it. But for some reason, it's still not working quite right. Because I should have the ground should work here. Like, why is that not working? What's the normal? 0. It's still 0.9. That's weird. Like, it feels incredibly steep here. Alright, let's do like 0.91 or something. Oh, and we're now in the Fallout soundtrack. Also, there's some wicked stuttering. I don't know if that's related to, like, the sound effects. What the hell is going on? My footsteps aren't working. Alright, let's print, like... Only sand. Okay, so it's just... God damn. Like, how high does it have to be? What if I do, like, 999 or something? Like... So, am I doing the calculation wrong or something? So, if the normal dot y is greater than the min dot terrain sand, that means that it's pointing up further than the min dot terrain sand. It's just not working. So we had some rocks because we stepped around. Why is this not working? Hang on, let's remove these from this. So let's go to... Remove from group flag surface, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is remove this here. Just in case that's the effect. Okay, I don't understand how that was... I don't get it. Oh, I do get it, actually. I forgot. Okay, I just misunderstood what was happening there. Okay, so I think this can go back to like 0.85. Well, let's try 0.8. Let's see how that looks. So we're stepping on sand. Beautiful, wonderful. Then still sand. And here we go. At this very edge. So I think it needs to be a little higher. Let's do like 0.85. And I think it's the multi-threaded rendering, now that I'm thinking about it. That's probably what's causing issues with the, whatever it's called. Yeah, that's good enough. You know, ideally I would have it smoothly mix, like the sand and the rock sound together, but that'll be okay. And also I can now switch a lot of these things from stone to use this terrain tag now. Like the rocks can use it, and that'd be useful. Because now it sort of tells you that you're like at the border of like the climbable area. I think the footsteps are just too loud, though. So let's go back to bumps. Because I've at long last fixed the terrain sound effects. Let's just make this like... It's already -4. -6, I guess? SFX player, maybe? Let's just put it in SFX still. Maybe I just need to put those like gravel sounds in Audacity, because they are just deafening. Let's try like -12. Actually, let's go all the way. Oh wait, I just realized it doesn't affect it until I reload, because it duplicates them through the object pooling. Okay, a little quiet. I just realized it's sand. It's still sand. Like the sand does. You know, -20 actually sounds about right. Let's try climbing. Did I not? Huh? Wait, what? What on earth just happened? Was there something wrong with the audio? That was only... Now it's just not playing any sounds. What is happening? What the fuck is happening? I shouldn't swear so much. I shouldn't get so angry at this, but it's like I'm doing basic things. It's like these sounds are completely wrong. So is it something to do with like the... Am I like setting the volume somewhere? Impact sound, audio player name, sound original dot duplicate. So the unit decibels, max dB, pitch scale, max distance, panning strength, bus. So I should just get a string of -20s here, once we actually get some sounds. But I can plainly hear that they're not at -20 decibels, because this is like blasting my ears. It's like, what if I did like -80? Oh, what? Now it works? What on earth? Was it... That can't be right. It can't... I think at -80 it just mutes it or something. Like there must be some... I think there's just something going wrong here. What is happening? So now it works? I don't get it. I don't get... Yeah, I don't get it one bit. I guess it's just highly... I guess it's more exponential than I thought. So, like... Because -20 decibels... Loud... Almost as loud as it was at, like, -2 or whatever it was. -40... Completely impossible to hear. -30... It's gonna be like -25. It's gonna be like -25. This is so stupid. And also what I'm hearing here is that, hang on, let's pull those into Audacity. I think what I'm hearing is, let's pull this over here. What is this? Project Audio Player. I think you could hear the other music for a little bit there, but okay. How loud are these things? How loud is the regular stepping? Okay. Okay, I'm seeing the issue here. How should I do this? I guess I'll just do that. Right, now I have to export manually as an MP. Where do I... File. Export. Wave. Then I have to manually select it. I wish it would just, like, save to the same... Like, I opened a wave file. Couldn't it just, like, save a wave file in the same place? Do I have to go through this ceremony? I mean, I guess maybe if I opened it as a wave file... No, that's the wrong one. I need step steep 2. That one's, like, fine. So it was only one of them that was, like, 10 trillion decibels. Let's do, like... -2 on this one, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait, no. What is it? Step steep 3? Okay, so the issue was one of them was just 10 trillion decibels. Like, it was just the loudest sound that's ever existed on the entire Earth. What if I remove this part? Like, just like... Yeah, that seems fine. Let's bring the volume up a little bit more on this Fallout soundtrack. Okay. Now let's see how loud it is, because it should be way quieter. And then I think we can do like -25 or something. I don't know why it's so loud though. Or why it was so insanely loud that it has to be down that low. Yeah, I'd like it to be like... Let's keep pushing it now. It's weird how, like, locational they are. Like, they're, like, incredibly positional. Which is weird to me, because... Oh, maybe it's... I know what it might be. I think it's because the player's audio... The audio listener is relative to the player. That's part of why, like, for example, guns in the game... They all have, they don't use positional audio at all because it just sounds bad. Like, and it just sounds like, because it just blasts your right ear with noise because, wait, no, your left ear because the player's left-handed. Oh, right. I still need to start the animation, but just not run it. Yeah, positional audio is not exactly a strength of the engine. Because, like, we can enjoy the subtle sounds of this, Oh, right, the player. A little binaural audio for you. For all you peeps on headphones. Anyway, what am I doing now? Let's just steal like some audio of somebody like walking on sand. Let's add this. What did I even do? Oh yeah. Fixed footstep audio. Yeah, loud is good. It was too loud. All right, let's watch a video of a guy walking on sand or something. I don't know, like you get pretty good ASMR or sounds from ASMR, so I'm gonna look up that. Oh. I gotta. Well, if I get an ASMR sound, that's sort of like approaching like the audio that they like, because then the audio is the point. So part of using things as part of fair use is that you can't use it for the same reason they were using it. Like, let's see. So yeah, probably not walking on sand ASMR. But I do see walking on sand sound effect no copyright is one of the top searches, so I'll probably have to deal with that. Or I guess that's like, this is a common problem. Let's see. I'm gonna mute the audio on your end. I'm trying to get... Okay, so this video has audio. And also I can see why the video was had so many views, because the thumbnail was a topless woman. So I'm glad that I have this on the alternate bar. I mean, I get there was nothing exposed, but there were no bra straps to be seen. Let's see. Let's do like walking on sand, no music. I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for. Maybe I just need to find some sort of like free sound. I don't know, freesound.org. Do I have an account there? Do I need an account? Oh yeah, this is probably excellent for you guys. Hang on. Let's bring the music back. So let's see if I can get this managed. I don't need flowing sand. I need step sand. Sand step. Freesound has some of like the worst sounding sound effects in the world. Hang on, I'm gonna have to just find like a sound. You know, I'm probably just gonna have to do the same thing that I did with the gravel sound, where I just actually went outside with a microphone and just recorded myself walking. And it's almost 8 p.m. So I can probably call it good for now. I mean, because what I could do is, for the time being, I could just replace or bring back the sounds, like the normal rock sounds that I used. I also need, like, the metal sounds. Excuse me. That could be a fun project. I could... Because if I'm going to be in Seattle tomorrow, I could probably walk around. I could probably find surfaces that are, like, metal adjacent and stone adjacent and things like that, and I could walk on them. And also I can make this sound, like of the terrain, unique. So then I could have like a harder rock sound that's less dirty. And I could have a smoother sand sound, and then there'd be better contrast between them. These footsteps are still really loud. Maybe it's that the jump sounds are very quiet. I mean, the game is just, I guess, in general, pretty... Well, yeah, it's pretty quiet. I could... Though also I still need to make this guy have more manageable audio, so... Brace your ears for this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Why is he... His audio... Oh, I see. The audio doesn't loop. Hang on. Audio stream player 3D. Maybe his run animation? So let's check the run. So this needs to loop forward. There we go. Embarrassing. I don't even loop my footstep sounds for the guys. His audio, his sound effects aren't... Hello? Hang on. How do I loop this? Forward. How cringe. And I'm surprised I didn't notice that. Because it's presumably been that way for a while. And look at how bad that kick is. It doesn't even, like, sync up with the movement. Yeah, I've been thinking, well, I've said it before. Not only redoing the animations, but also changing the moveset, because the dive is generally not terribly useful, and somebody pointed out that it's not very fun fighting the flying enemies with just this move and this move. Like, just that kick and then the dive. And I mentioned earlier on, or a while ago, that I really like the jumping kick from Pseudo Regalia, where it functions also as a wall jump. And I was thinking, it'd be possible for me to do something like that, or I could add the kick, but then only make it do a wall kick if you get some sort of upgrade. These guys are a bit loud. Oh, and eventually these guys will have... you can hear their little footsteps against the rock. Sometimes. Oh, alright. It killed me. I need a death animation as well. And it's 8 p.m., so what? You know what? I'll call that a day. I'll call that good enough for now. Because what I might do, actually, now that I'm still thinking about it and still in the mood, I might go outside and record some new sound effects by just walking around in boots or something. That could be fun. But alright, that's going to be the stream for today. It was mostly sound effect stuff. See you later.